Well, howdy, friends. My name is Gary the Barkeep, and I'm just here to give you a quick welcome to Infinite Deer, a Dungeons & Dragons podcast, and to say that if you've enjoyed this here podcast, please remember to give us a rate, a review, and a subscribe on iTunes. Thank you kindly. Hello and welcome to Infinite Deer, a Dungeons & Dragons podcast. I'm your exquisite host and dungeon master, Sam Went, and we have playing with us today...
Mary as Merrielle Blazer.
George as Bovine.
Lachlan as Chad F. Blazer.
And introducing...
Alex as the Sound Guy, Rules Monkey, Sassy Comment Maker, and Moral Ghost.
Last time on Infinite Deer, we were introduced to our heroes. Chad Blazer, a paladin who dropped out of college before learning which god he was supposed to paladin for. Merrielle Blazer, a book-smart ranger who's weirdly into insects, and Bovine, a devout servant of Mithras, god of justice and cows. Calling themselves the Merry Few, they set out on an epic tale of adventure, only to be immediately robbed by a highwayman who stole their clothes. Arriving naked to the little village of Milnia, they found a ghost town terrorized by a highwayman demanding to know the location of the man in the crimson coat. To save the town and retrieve their clothes, our heroes devised three cunning plans. To beat the highwayman to death in his lair, to dress Chad up like a noble to lure the highwayman, and to build a new highway. Taking the least stupid of these plans forward, Chad F. Blazer dressed up all fancy-like and managed to get the highwayman's attention. But alas, the clever and sexy highwayman saw through the gang's disguise. A fight ensued, and Bo was shot in the chest. We now return you to the adventure with Chapter 2, Fun with Ankhegs. I have robbed the three of you today, and I'm willing to let you live and keep your possessions. If you can tell me the location of the man in the crimson coat.
No deal. Just like as I'm bleeding out, I'm pulling out my chest. I'm like going, no deal.
Well, okay, right. So you just kind of shot my friend, and he is bleeding a lot. So
Your friend attacked me, so I shot him. I think this is fair.
Just because someone's screaming and has a spear doesn't mean they're attacking you. So
Really talking still. Kill him.
who is the Crimson Mancoat Man?
It's in my lungs.
Shut up.
Merrielle, could you perhaps go and have a look at Bo, make sure he's not dying?
Oh, right. Okay, yeah, I'll go to him.
Yeah, no, you do.
Highwayman points his gun at you. Don't move. We're having a conversation.
Right. Keep my arrow up.
She's not a threat. She doesn't know how a bow works.
Oh, yeah, right. I grab my bow.
The highwayman looks back at Chad. As he does, two more bandits appear from the trees.
Oh no, true bandits.
You seem to be in charge.
Yeah, no, I'm the leader of this gang. We're the Merry Few. I'm Chad Blazer. That's Merrielle, and that's Bovine who you just shot.
Alright.
Now where is the man in the crimson coat?
Look, you're gonna need to give me a little bit more detail, because I've seen a lot of people, I've banged a lot of chicks. Apart from a crimson cloak, what's this guy wear?
The highwayman seems to look blank for a second. Where is the man in the crimson coat?
He's back in the town.
Yeah, I think he went that way.
Yeah, he's having a beer.
Yeah, he did,
Last
didn't
time
he?
we checked.
Did it right,
at this
Bo?
point, can I have gotten myself up and go to stab him with my spear all sneaky like?
Make a stealth roll.
While bleeding profusely.
Yeah, make a stealth roll at disadvantage, please.
A stealth roll at disadvantage?
You're bleeding!
a bit!
You were shot in
It's
the
a flesh
chest!
wound.
Okay, that was 17.
Okay,
Disadvantage.
disadvantage.
That's 20! I know it's
So you
17, so
take
17 plus my...
Don't even bother. You stab him. Okay, roll damage.
8 damage.
The highwayman, reeling from his spear wound, turns and draws a rapier at his belt and attacks you, Bo. Yeah, he hits.
Oh, you're dead, man.
And he does 5 damage.
Oh, okay, I'm fucking dead already.
What were you expecting?
I was expecting you two to help!
Right, let's talk about this super calm.
Merrielle, it's your go. Your friend is bleeding on the ground.
Right, let's talk about this rationally and calmly and short bow.
Okay, are you hitting him or one of the bandits?
Oh, I'm hitting him.
Roll to hit.
Okay, 15 to hit
You hit.
and 4 damage.
Oh, he did not like that. It is now Chad's go.
I stab him. That's a 22 to hit.
Yep, you definitely hit.
and that does 8 damage.
Just attack him, just leaving his cronies.
Well, he's clearly the main bad guy. If we chop off the head of this snake, then the rest of the snake will just be a noodle.
And
Okay.
noodles are delicious.
You know, alright, it's now his bandits' turn.
It's like bandits are like vampires. If you kill the main one, the other ones disappear.
They do it.
Okay, the first bandit is going to attack you, Chad. He is holding a sword. He misses. The second one is going to strike at Merrielle,
Oh crap.
and he hits,
Oh shit. How much
doing 3 damage.
Oh no.
So he just manages to cut you slightly across the chest with his sword.
Ah!
It is now Bo's turn to bleed out.
Okay, is there anything I can do other than go? Ah! I got shot in the rapier.
No,
Okay, I would like to do that, please. Be thrust out.
you successfully bleed out.
Nailed it.
It is now the Highwayman's turn, and the Highwayman is going to attempt to attack Chad Blazer with his rapier.
He could try.
He hits,
Oh, he succeeded.
and he does
Good attempt.
10 damage.
Oh bugger.
He stabs you right in the chest, and you feel something bleeding. You can feel warm running down your chest.
Oh no, I'm bleeding my blood.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Nobody.
Okay, it's Merrielle's turn.
Yeah, okay, I load up another arrow in my short bow and I'm like, in the eye! And I try and fling the arrow in his eye.
Again, you're attacking the Highwayman.
Yes. Oh, bugger. I get 9 to hit.
You miss the Highwayman.
Oops, that wasn't me.
Can't win them all. We now move on to Chad's turn.
I would like to quickly use a bonus action to heal myself with the power of whatever god it is I support. Go god! Then feeling reinvigorated, I strike at him again with the sword.
Okay,
Right, that is a 21 to hit
you hit.
and does 7 damage.
The Highwayman drops. He looks very dead.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, where's your Crimson Cloak dude now? Oh, actually, you wanted to find him. Never mind.
Now the bandit's turn.
Did they not disappear because they
No.
leader was killed?
What?
Oh, I thought they were like vampires.
Jesus.
No,
Fuck's
they are
sake,
still
Bo!
attacking.
Oh, my bad.
There's a promotion in it for them now.
Yeah, one of
Thank
them
you,
gets
you
to be the new
dead
chief
bandit.
highwayman.
There's
That gun on the ground, I assume, is a symbol of power. Whoever picks it up will become the new highwayman.
That was pretty powerful when it killed Bo.
Yeah, it literally blew a hole in my chest. It's my one weakness.
Okay,
Bullets.
the first bandit attacks and misses again. The second bandit again is going to attack Chad, and he hits. He does 2 damage. After the bandits, it is Bo's turn to bleed
I
out.
would like to bleed out.
You fail to bleed out.
Yay!
Okay, the highwayman is dead, so it's Merrielle's turn.
I would like to run and reach for the gun.
Okay, you successfully pick up the gun.
Nice! Can I have done a roly-poly while I did that?
You'd have
All
to-
cool,
You'd
like,
have to roll acrobatics.
done. I will do it, just to look cool.
What do you get?
6.
You failed to do the roly-poly and consequently also failed to pick up the gun.
I skid by it.
You start to roly-poly, then just flop over.
You don't have the momentum.
I kind of thought,
Just
like,
eat shit.
Chad, it is your turn.
Right, I've killed your leaders, now you guys are gonna die. Not because of any personal or ideological reasons, but because you're trying to kill us. I felt like I needed to explain that. I'll just kill you now. I like to stab the one which has just stabbed me.
Okay.
As a 17 to hit,
Yep, you hit.
9 damage.
Ooh, he's still up, but he is not looking happy.
Yeah, now you got a sword in you, and it's all your fault.
Blood running down his chest, he screams, "Where is the man in the crimson coat?" And he misses you.
God, one track man, am I right?
The other one attacks and also misses Chad. It is Bo's turn.
I would like to, laughing and spluttering through blood at the fucked up roly-poly that my His laughter hurts because there's a hole in my chest.
It's Merrielle's turn.
I would like to attempt to give Bovine a health potion.
Okay, you give the health potion to Bo, and he gets back up with a whole 3 hit points.
Yeah, you're welcome!
When there's no more room in hell, Bo is free to walk the earth.
Yeah, the bullet wound on your chest knits back together. What the remains of the bullet kind of actually flops out off your chest and onto the ground.
I just squeeze it out for a minute.
If you laugh at me again. I won't give you a health potion next time.
Thank you for saving me.
Yeah.
It is now Chad's turn.
Now, whilst I'm fighting against these two bandits, I would like to turn and talk to Bo, who's just got up and gone, you know, I've never really got it. When we bring a person back from near death with a gaping chest wound, it's considered good and heroic, but when someone else does it, it's necromancy. So, is it just ideological? And then I would like to try and stab one of the bandits.
The injured one or the one who looks mostly
Injured one.
Okay.
Going for a decapitation.
Okay.
Nat 20.
You chop off his head.
Yay!
He is dead. His head goes flying into the trees.
Nice.
Bounces off an oak tree and just falls onto the ground.
Great.
And it is now the bandit's turn, and the bandit, now devastated by the loss of his boss and his friend, is going to attempt to slit Chad up. And he misses.
Hey.
I'm basically a war god. It's just too good.
Bo, it is your turn.
I would like to grab my spear and shout, prepare to be utterly penetrated. And I'm going to use my bonus action to make 2 attacks.
Okay.
So first attack, we get a 9 plus 4, 13 to hit. And that does 8 damage.
Yep.
And then
He's still up.
second attack, I would like to penetrate him again, and I do 9 to hit.
Nope, it misses.
Ah, damn.
So the home is dead, so it's now Merrielle's turn. There is a staggering bandit with a spear through him.
I would like to pick up the gun.
You pick up the gun.
Stop killing us! I would like to say pointing a gun at him.
It is now Chad Blazer's turn.
Well, you see, that was a really persuasive argument, and I stab him absentmindedly through the throat. That is a 12 to hit,
Yep, he hit.
and does 4 damage.
Your sword goes straight through his neck. He looks confused for a moment. Then blood starts welling up out of his mouth and pouring out of his neck wound. Why? And then collapses on the ground.
Well, isn't it fucking obvious you attacked us? We went over this in the battle.
God, they're not very good at listening, are
They
they?
are
Chad
not.
explains to a corpse.
We probably don't want other authorities to know that we've killed them, so maybe we should cut off their hands so they can't find their fingerprints.
Okay, right, so you started that sentence, and about halfway through I lost you, so...
I'm gonna cut off their hands so they can't trace it back to
fingerprints?
us, and then I'll bury the hands in another place.
Okay, now again, you started a sentence, and then this time, about the second word, I lost you, so...
We were told to kill him!
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna cut off his hands.
He is a criminal.
You guys, don't worry about this. This is smart people thinking. I'm gonna cut off the hands. Leave the rest to me.
Can I loot the corpses, please?
You can loot the corpses.
I would like to loot the corpses.
Do I have 6 hands now? 6 human hands.
Why? You
Why?
have 6 human hands.
Yeah.
Please add 6 human hands.
Plus 6.
I'm sorry, George, but I was just floored by her adding 6 human hands to her inventory.
It's alright.
You loot the corpses of the 3 bandits, and you find 30 gold.
Ooh, 10 each.
Nice. Thank you.
2 more short swords.
Well, I mean, I've already got a short sword, so, do you want another one, or...?
Yeah!
I'll have one.
Yeah, sure, take a short sword. I don't need it.
Cool.
You also get a rapier, and Merrielle's already got the pistol. Oh,
Yes.
and you find 1 bullet.
Yay!
Well, be careful with that. I'm pretty sure it's a gun.
Yeah, but it's alright. It's a flintlock gun.
Does that mean that it can read minds?
Wait, I've got an idea. Can I pull the other bullet out of my chest and give it to her so she's got 2?
You can't reuse bullets.
Okay.
That was
Right.
a good idea, though.
So, we've looted these guys' corpses, and you've taken their hands for some reason, which we're going to talk about later, but not now.
Something about Merrielle is very fucked up.
Very,
and I
very
feel like
rough.
this is going to come back to bite us later.
What we should do now is we should go and follow the river, find wherever these fucknuts were living, like the windmill, and then find our stuff.
Down.
Yeah! Find our insects! My insects! I miss my insects.
Okay, so you go through the forest looking for the river.
That is
Yes.
the plan.
Yeah.
Yep, let's do.
Okay, as you head back into the forest, you can hear coming up ahead of you a sort of clacking and chewing sound.
Clucking and chewing. It's a ravenous chicken!
Right, guys, everyone, be very quiet. I am gonna sneak ahead and see what do. I stalk through the underbrush in my chainmail.
You go through a parting in some trees, and you see ahead of you, poked out of a large hole, a massive insect. bigger than a man, with large claws, mandibles. Give me a nature roll.
My nature is -1, so that's a 13.
Okay, you do not know what this is.
I know that I do not want to fuck with it.
It is
Nope.
It is currently chewing on a man wearing robes.
What colour are the robes?
And who's wearing the robes, the bug or the man?
I'm going to answer the dumb question first. The man is wearing the robes.
The man's being right, not the bug.
The
okay.
bug is not eating the robes.
What colour are the robes?
They aren't red, if that's what you're asking.
Ah, damn it. Chad Blazer, having seen this big old bug in front of him eating a man, clearly it's a man-eating bug, I'm now going to walk slowly backwards, all the way back to the party.
What did you say?
Give me a stealth roll.
Stealthy. I am not very stealthy. That's a 9.
The bug lifts its head from the man it is eating, turns around, and stares at you straight in the eye.
Do we see it as well, me and Bo?
You're not here.
You're here.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
further
Just for
back.
reference, Lachlan, it looks like that.
Okay, right. So, to the people at home, imagine if there was a praying mantis which had fucked a hedgehog.
And a lobster, I think.
And a lobster, and then given birth to Satan itself.
Just for Mary and George as well, it looks
Yeah.
like that.
Oh yeah, no, and it was
Yeah.
raised by the Conservatives. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, now there's a very good explanation for it, and then run. Just pelt it through the woods.
What was it? What was it?
As if to answer Merrielle's question, the bug charges through the trees after Chad.
Oh my god!
Merrielle, can you give me a nature roll?
Yes. Oh, bugger. 10?
No, you also don't know what this is.
Yeah, I know. This is an insect I don't know.
But it is far bigger than you.
My initial excitement was like, ah! And I really sort of quickly went to, ah!
Dudes, run, it's a big bad Beetleborg.
Are you guys going to try and run away from it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Operation Run Away from the Giant Bug is go.
Ah!
Why don't we kill it?
Ah! Fuck you!
Ken, who are you busy running?
Are you running?
I couldn't even withstand a bullet, so I'm gonna run too.
Bo, what is your speed?
25.
Okay, cool, the bug is faster than you.
Speed of a cow.
If you dash, don't you double your speed?
Yeah, but this thing can also dash, and it
Ah.
is also running.
Right.
I imagine you're all running, including the bug.
So as we run, we're making a pretty good pace, but the dwarf is very slowly being caught up by the bug. Go, tiny legs, go!
Are Chad and I outrunning the bug?
You and Chad are keeping pace with the bug.
Ah, right, okay.
But given that the bug was probably going to be satisfied with, well, its second meal of the day, it might not come after you once it's got Bo, if that's a decision you want to make.
So we have been running away from this bug, and we're pretty much matching pace with it. Do we notice that the dwarf is falling behind?
Give me a perception roll, the two
Yeah, I'll
of
do
you.
that as well.
19.
Okay, Chad, you definitely realise.
Whoa! No man, dwarf, or other denomination left behind. I'd like to turn and now charge at the bug.
I would like to throw my 6 hands at the bug in an attempt that it would eat the hands instead of the dwarf.
Guys, I think we're going to initiative.
Oh, wow. Again.
Yeah.
I like how we were like, run! We can't run. Fight.
I was really hoping you'd outrun it, but no, the bug is faster than George.
Fucking dwarf.
First in the initiative order is Bo. Thankfully, you get to go first.
Yeah.
Presumably, you have realised you are not going to outrun the bug, so you might as well do something about this situation.
I cast Guiding Bolt at it, which is like basically like an arrow that comes out my hand made of light. Light of Mithras, beseech ye! Something medieval.
I'm
and
hoping your god doesn't care about grammar.
make a ranged spell attack. On a hit, the target takes 4d6 damage.
Oh, that's a lot. Okay, a roll to hit.
19 plus whatever. Yeah, 19.
You definitely hit the Ankheg. For those of you playing at home, it is an Ankheg.
14 damage.
14 Oh, the Ankheg did not like that. The Ankheg did not like that at all. It is now Merrielle's turn.
Right. I turn around and I go, oh, stop eating my friend! And chuck the hands at him. Like, towards his mouth region, specifically.
How can you tell which bit's the mouth?
Well, I know insects very well. I know this is a very big insect and I don't know of it, but I assume I know its mouth.
I mean, she
Yeah.
presumably knows what mandibles are, and
Probs.
these things mandibles are going to be really fucking obvious, because it's bigger than you.
Eat the hand! Eat the human hand! Yeah! Huh! And that's
Okay,
what
so
it is.
instead of really trying to attack the Ankheg, you're trying to
Feed it.
give it alternatives.
Yes.
Okay.
Do I have to roll for that?
If you're not rolling to try and damage the Ankeg, I think you can just
Throw hands at it.
It's more like you're leaving a bowl of food out for it.
Yeah, fair enough. Alright, I distract it by throwing hands at his face.
Okay,
Let me give you a hand. And another one. Don't worry, I'm harmless.
you know what
Face palm.
Merrielle, give me an animal handling roll.
Right.
Yeah.
Ha
5.
The Ankeg does not give a shit.
Oh, but it
Chad-
likes human. Damn it.
It
Yeah.
does like human. You've given it human hands, but it is also being attacked and is maybe going to choose self-preservation first and food late. It left a perfectly good meal of a man wearing
Yeah, that's
robes
true.
to do this.
That's where me and you differ, mandible creature, is I would never let food stop me from dying. Or the other way round. Death stop me from food. There we go.
Chad, it is your turn.
Now, having sort of done a screeching J-turn on my feet, I charge back towards a bug and shout, "Yo, you like eating things? Eat this!" And then attempt to stab it with my sword.
Okay, roll to hit.
You 12 to hit?
You miss. Your sword glances off the bug's natural armour.
Well, not cool.
Okay, the bug, in retaliation for what Bo did, is going to attack Bo.
Don't, bug.
Please, bug, no.
Don't.
It
Don't.
opens its mandibles wide and a spray of acid comes at you
The
from
fun
its
kind
mouth.
or the not fun kind?
I mean, I guess it depends on your point of view, but the not fun kind. You need to make a dex save.
Dex
You
save.
could say this creature's really starting to bug us.
Get out. Mithras, take the wheel.
We're now waiting to see if Mithras has taken...
19!
Mithras took the wheel! So you take a total of 4 damage.
And I'm dead.
Oh, damn it! Oh, God, he's bloody useless.
Covered in acid, Bo drops again.
I'm not giving him another health potion.
Technically, he's our healer.
Well, he can heal himself then, can't he?
No, he's dead.
Oh. Why does he always do
All
that?
I can feel is melting skin.
Oh, gross.
Okay, it's now Merrielle's turn.
Okay,
You have just seen your friend sprayed with acid.
Right in my bullet hole.
I've got acid in my bare wounds.
I'm going to attempt to shoot it in the eye.
Which
With
one?
my
There's
short
so
bow.
many.
Oh yeah, it does. It's main left one.
Sure, alright.
It's not motorway directions. Oh, yeah, just take the second left off the main one.
What else? How else am I supposed to choose which eye I'm going to shoot it in?
I
One
mean-
of the eyes, please.
Okay, you shoot it in the eye.
Okay,
Go ahead. Roll to hit.
Okay, so that is 19 to hit,
You hit.
7 damage.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Take that, you
The arrow
bastard!
hit. The arrow
That was bad.
shoots into the Ankheg's main left eye. It finishes spitting acid at Bo and rears up in pain. Its claws and legs going everywhere. It's still alive, but it's pissed off.
Ah.
Does it shout, "Oh no, my main left eye, that was my favourite"?
If you could speak Ankheg, that is exactly what it would be saying. Okay, it is now Chad's turn.
Whoa, you're super gross on the outside. Let's see what you're gross like on the inside.
I'm glad the Ankheg does not speak common, otherwise it would be embarrassed for you.
That's a 10.
You miss, it glances off its actual armor.
I can't hit this building-sized bug.
I mean, you were hitting it, it's just not, you're not able to penetrate its armor.
Chad always aims for penetration.
Just deal with Bo, would you?
I can't. I don't have any health potions or healing.
God damn it.
The Ankheg charges at Merrielle, pissed off that
Shit!
it has lost its favourite left eye.
See, I knew I shot the right one.
No, you shot the left one.
Well, there we go.
The Ankheg manages to bite Merrielle, sinking its horrible insecty teeth or fangs or whatever these are in the picture into your
Right.
flesh.
Okay.
It does. Oh shit.
So it successfully does it. I can't dodge or run away or anything.
No, this
Right.
isn't an acid shoot. This is just
Biting.
yeah.
Little nibble. Little one. Just a little
Little
bit.
pinch.
Tiny. It's
Doesn't look-
nothing,
doesn't
right?
look- doesn't look like a little pinch.
I'm about to say. I was about to say, Merrielle, that you are grappled,
Right?
but it did 15 damage.
Oh, I'm dead. Okay, so I go, oh fuck's sake, bovine always dies!
Welcome to the club.
That is me, dead.
Right, so what we're left with is 2 idiots lying on the floor bleeding out,
Yes.
and 1 further idiot who can't penetrate this thing's hide.
That's not technically true, Chad. It's 1 idiot lying on the floor covered in acid and 1 idiot in its mouth.
Right, okay. Guess it's up to Chad F. Blazer.
It is up to Chad F. Blazer, but first we have to see if Bo bleeds out.
What does the F stand for in Chad F. Blazer?
Yeah, what does it stand
No one really knows that. Guess it just stands for F.
Alright, it's now Chad F. Blazer's turn. What would you like to do, having just seen this thing
Right,
knock out both your friends?
Chad Blazer would like to now stab the bug. Stab the buggy bug.
Okay, you stab the buggy bug.
12 to hit.
for? You need more than 12 to hit.
It's now the Ankhegs' turn.
Is it getting angry?
Shut up.
No.
It attacks Chad fucking Blazer, dropping its meal of Merrielle. It'll come back to you later. And attempts to bite Chad with its mandibles, but Chad manages to nimbly dodge out of the way before it can get its fangs into you.
Whoa, not cool, bug dude.
I've got some saves to roll. One of you made yours, and the other one of you also made yours.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm bleeding out slower.
Are you bleeding out or are you covered in acid?
The acid is melting through my veins.
I love that when you two become unconscious, you just sound like zombies.
Chad fucking Blazer, it is now your turn.
Dude, stop repelling the sword. It wants to be in you.
Use a spell.
Finally, 23 to hit.
You definitely hit.
Does 9 damage.
You find, suddenly, after desperately trying to find a notch in its armour, you might find a soft bit in its underbelly. You stab your sword in deep. There's like, from the Ankheg as it rears back.
Of course, strike the bit which doesn't have armor on. Oh, silly me.
It's so obvious now you say it. Bug tries to bite you. It misses. Okay, now we
I am really close to dying, by the way, guys. So if it hits me, this...
Total particle.
Oh, you're close to dying, are you? I said from the melted pile of me on the floor.
Both of you just stabilised.
Woo! We are just unconscious. Yeah.
Chad, it is your turn.
Is it still not dead yet?
That is a 24 to hit.
You hit.
Another 9 damage.
Having now found the soft underbelly of the bug, you stab in again with your sword, and suddenly feel this large weight on your sword arm as the Ankheg has just fallen down dead.
Oh god, I'm under a bug. Oh, get off. Gross. Can I try and shift the body off of me?
Yes, you can.
Right, okay, now I gotta deal with these 2 corpses. Right, so I walk over to Merrielle's body. I sort of stand over for a second, reach down, take her health potion,
Yeah.
walk over to Bo, pour it down Bo's throat, slap him awake.
And let that be a lesson to you, Ankheg. No one kills Bo twice. But sometimes it happens twice in one day by different people.
Your acid wounds heal, and you now have 5 hit points.
Yay!
Yo, Bo, could you deal with Merrielle? She's unconscious and totally bleeding out like a loser.
There are bite marks on her from the Ankheg. The Ankheg's bite also did acid damage. That's what gave you that 15 damage.
Oh wow, jeez.
Yeah.
I would like to walk over to Merrielle and put my hands...
Merrielle.
And I would
Cheers.
like to put both my hands on her temples, shake her corpse, and go, "The power of Mithras compels you to stop being a snake oil pussy!" And she gains back 8 health.
8 health. So I got -8. So am I now on 0, or do I
No,
go?
you go to
No,
8.
you get
okay.
away.
Oh God, that bug was super cool.
It just, made you... It just bit you till you're unconscious. How can you think that's cool?
I mean, it's a pretty fucking big bug, isn't it?
You are the weirdest person. Right, so I'm thinking maybe we abandon the woods at night at this point, seeing as we almost died there.
We can't be far away from the mill.
You can hear water in the distance.
Is that the sound a mill makes?
Why would a mill be next to a river? You'd want to put a mill next to, wheat or something.
I mean, apart from the fact that the guy said that the mill was close to a river.
I don't trust him, he was wearing a hat.
They were all wearing
Right.
hats.
Thank you, Ghost. You're right. I shouldn't trust anyone.
Well, before we go anywhere, I want to inspect this large insect thing and see what the hell it is. I find out that it's a Ankheg.
Yeah, it's an Ankheg. You saw one of these riding a tiny unicycle at a circus once.
Right, okay. Can I take its mandibles, please?
You can. They're probably about the size of swords.
Done, I'll take them.
Wear them on your head.
Do you trust me now?
No,
Mandibles.
still not at all.
Go around.
Creeping me out somewhat how much you are into stealing body parts.
To be fair, these are really cool insects. I'm not sure if you've heard, but there are like 151 rare insects around the globe of different kinds.
Are you going to try and capture the dead Ankheg?
No, I would just say I'm satisfied with its
No,
mandibles.
just put the mandibles on your forehead. You can go around cosplaying an Ankheg.
It will be part of my costume later.
Can I go up to the red corpse that was half eaten and search it? Oh, sorry, not the red corpse, the corpse of the uncloak.
Yeah, you can.
I would like to loot his body.
You find some chewed wizard robes and a small piece of paper with an intricate circle design on it.
I'm gonna get this tattooed above my butt crack! What do I... Can I have a look at the intricate circle design?
Yeah, it's 2 intricate circles with some mystical symbols around them.
Ooh, do I know what it is?
Give me a...
This looks like some magical shit!
Give me a knowledge arcana roll.
14.
You have no idea what this is.
No, you see, what you got there is a Venn diagram. So, all of the things which are in this circle, these symbols, share some kind of common thing with the ones in both circles where it overlaps.
When I say interwoven, I don't mean they're overlapping, I mean it's like basket weaving.
Yes, but Chad also doesn't know what a Venn diagram is.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep this plot point for later.
So you said it was wizard robes, right?
They look wizardy.
They look wizardy.
Yes.
But magic is quite rare in this world, isn't it?
Give me a knowledge history roll.
Okay. Oh, bugger. 10.
Actually, that's enough. This is fairly common knowledge. The country you're in, you are
Yep.
currently near a city which is a colony of a country called the Most Gentile Republic of Rubetia,
Right.
and magic is illegal.
Interesting. These look like wizard robes, which is weird because I know not too far from here, magic is illegal. I wonder if the guy in the crimson robe has a similar wizard robe like this one.
Wow, your voice is so irritating. Right, so we're gonna go and get our stuff or what?
Let's go to the mill!
What is the nature of the symbol Bo discovered? Will Merrielle collect more hands? And what will our heroes find at the Highwayman's lair? Find out on the next dramatic instalment of Infinite Deer, a Dungeons & Dragons podcast.
Thank you for listening to Infinite Deer. To celebrate our launch, we're holding a competition from February the 26th till March the 12th, 2018. There are 6 prizes to be won, ranging from your very own set of polyhedral dice to a personal shout-out at the end of our show. To enter, all you need to do is rate, review and subscribe to us on iTunes. More details can be found at infinitedeer.wordpress.com. Good luck!